Welcome back to continue our discussion looking at special foods on special occasions. Joining me again is Lauren Bradley with the Tulsa Health Department. You are the health educator and dietitian. Let's jump in. Now, I do want to ask this one question. We're talking about eating and foods. I want to throw this one at you. Let's say for the persons who are pretty busy, active, on the run,
Yes.
can you supplement actual foods for some of the other drinks like Nutramigen or those kinds of things that are supposed to have all the nutrition and nourishment in them? You might get them in vanilla, chocolate, strawberry. Is that a good substitute if you don't have the time to eat to still keep your metabolic system regulated and those kinds of things?
That would be good, like you said, if you're on the go. Some of those Slim Fast drinks actually aren't too bad either. Again, the drink in a can. Again, you're going to have to just definitely look at the food label that's on it. But again, for someone that does need something quick, that at least is going to keep, like you said, your metabolism going. That may be one of those snacks that you throw in between. And then maybe try to, if you're at a convenience store, or that's where you're picking up, throw an apple or banana or a granola bar, or grab something else small to go with it. Because sometimes those won't completely fill you up, and then you're still just eating and eating and eating because it never fulfilled you.
Well, that's a good idea because sometimes it's easy to carry the fruit, and you can tell I'm kind of talking about myself.
Yeah.
It's easy to carry the fruit with you, but sometimes I just don't have time to sit down and eat the meal because I'm so on the go and I forget and time goes and I'm like, goodness, lunch has passed and I'm close to the end of the day and I didn't eat anything.
And you can't have something that's hot sitting in your car, but yeah, fruit usually keeps pretty well. Some of those raw vegetables too, you could throw in a little sack in the morning, so you just have them throughout the day.
So adding my other drink to it like I've been doing is okay. Just want to make sure.
Yes, you're good.
Now let's look then at eating and let's start with plate sizes.
Okay.
Because that's really a big issue, whether you're going out to eat or you're having that special occasion during the year where you're doing all of the special cooking. How should we view the plate?
Well, our plate, I brought a little sample with you. Our plate, we really want to try to get half of our plate.
Let's hold it a little bit this way, and I think then Jay can pick that up. Okay.
We want to try to get about half of our plate with vegetables. And by vegetables, I do not mean potatoes.
I was going to ask, what is a vegetable?
Although potatoes are a vegetable, they're considered more of a kind of a starch when we're looking at what's on our plate. So vegetables, by vegetables, I mean your green beans, well again, corn is a more starchy and peas are more starchy vegetables. So if you can try to stick to your leafy greens.
Like broccoli asparagus, celery,
you got it.
Carrots,
definitely.
Things like that.
We want to try to make half of our plate that. And again, you don't want to add all of the salt, 10 pounds of salt to your nice vegetables or all the dressing if you have a salad, because that is going to defeat the purpose of having all of our vegetables, because that's added calories. We want a fourth of our plate to be a starch, some sort of starch, whether it's a potato, pasta, rice, something like that. And then a fourth of our plate is going to be our meat and beans group.
Okay.
And you can throw your fruit kind of in with the vegetables, but again, not half of your plate needs to be fruit. We want to focus on the vegetables. And then, of course, you'll have, usually for a drink, kind of your dairy. Typically, we're hoping milk.
Now, you mentioned fruit. You don't want to have your fruit as most of it. Is fruit considered something then that's going to add more calories to us or be more empty? Because normally we think of fruit as eat as much as you want and you're healthy and you're fine.
Yeah, fruits are healthy for us, but they do naturally have a lot of sugar. So the more vegetables we can get, the better. And vegetables, fruits have them too, but a lot of vegetables contain fiber, which we want to have regular bowel movements. And to have regular bowel movements, we need our whole wheats and our vegetables, which have tons of fiber to keep everything going. And most people don't get enough vegetables.
Now, with this, does the size of the plate make a difference? Because, you know, there's some plates and they're look so nice in the stores that you can buy that are really the supersized plates that kind of are a new wave kind of thing on your table. And then there are plates that look like they're a little bit small. So how should we look at the plate size itself as we're doing this?
Well, the plate size it's mainly a visual thing. We actually trick ourselves because if my plate is this big, I guarantee you I'm not going to fill up only this much.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm going to fill up. So
there you go.
The smaller the plate, the less you're going to put on it. And with our portion sizes, especially when you go to a restaurant, you'll notice they have the nice big oval plates and they fill up that whole thing. So having smaller plates in your house actually will kind of start training you to take smaller portions because it won't all fit.
So even when you're having those special occasions, either at your house or you're going other places where they are, it's better for you, if there are different plate sizes, to select the smaller plate as the one that you then begin to do your halving
Yeah.
and your quartering and all that with.
Definitely. And if you go to holiday parties, if you notice too, you know, maybe instead of grabbing the plate, just grab a small napkin and then you only put in what you can fit in your hand. You're not going to fill up a whole plate of stuff. You're just going to eat what's in that napkin in your hand.
Okay, and then of course you have to make sure you don't keep going back
Yes,
and getting
yes,
different
then walk
little
away
plates.
from the buffet table. Yes.
And even if you did, you still maybe might end up with less because it's still a smaller plate.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's more of a trick of your mind kind of
Okay.
thing.
Now, we talked about that sort of sixth category of being the sweets and desserts, etc. I did notice, and probably other viewers did too, that you didn't say anything about that on this plate.
No.
So where should we consider putting that? I mean, should we think of only having a half a cup of something that's looked at as a dessert, or you know, one finger sliver for a pie? I mean, how should we view adding that to our? Because we're going to add it probably.
Yes, we're going to put it on. In moderation, like you said, a half a cup, if we're talking about ice cream or cobblers, a half a cup is a typical portion size.
Okay.
And that would be about this little cup
let's
here.
kind of hold this one up this way, Lauren. Hold that one
That's
up for me.
about
You
half
can
a
see
cup.
that half a cup. Okay.
Not a lot.
No.
But if we're looking at a pie, it's about 1/8 of a pie. And this is our little example piece, which is not very big.
Now, let's hold it up maybe against this. Against this plate, so I think we can kind of see that. That's not really very big.
No, and when you're talking calories, about especially around the holidays, what do you think would be the best for us if we had pumpkin, apple, and a nice pecan pie?
Okay, I'm going to say
What would you go with?
either the pumpkin or the apple, because apple is a fruit.
Yes, you got it. Okay, well, the pumpkin is going to be the best choice for us, and the reason is because it's open-faced. You never see a pumpkin pie that has all the other good stuff on it. Yeah, a typical 8 slice of pumpkin pie has about 300 calories. Our apple, depending on whether it's dough topped or sometimes the crumbly, it's typically about 400, and our pecan pie is about a whopping 500, an eighth of a slice.
And when you think about cobblers too, you're right, because you have the fruit in there, but you got all of the other crust and the dough
sugar,
and
butter,
all of
crumble,
that. So that's making it more. So we can't think strictly fruit like we think of an apple.
Yeah.
We have to look at how is it prepared and what other kinds of things are going with it, like you say, the dough and the crust and all that other kind of stuff.
And if you do want to cut calories, the easiest way to do is cut off the crust. I mean, that's the first step to cut easily about 70 calories is just knock off that end and start.
And just have the filling
And just
of,
have the filling.
of that.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
So if you are going to enjoy your treats, there are ways to enjoy them, but again, just try to make the healthier choice. And even, we know we love pecan pie, removing 5 pecans, because they're usually candied, can save you about 100 calories. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. So you can still enjoy the pie, because you
Just
don't
have a few
necessarily
less.
have to have as many pecans on it. Okay.
So.
Now, how should we look at meats that we're eating? For instance, let's look at turkey, because turkey tends to be a traditional meat for many celebrations, as well as just every day.
Yeah.
Dark meat compared to white meat, is there a difference?
There is a difference. The dark meat is going to be higher in calories and higher in fat. So white meat is the best way to go if you're watching your calories. And the dark meats do tend to, they're a little juicier sometimes just because of where they are on the turkey. And again, skin makes a huge difference. That skin, everybody's favorite part, it's nothing but calories. It's nothing but fat and oils. And so by taking the skin off, you can even save yourself calories. If you are going to go for the dark meat, take that skin off.
Okay, we're going to take another quick break and come back and look at some more foods.
Great.
Fewer pecans. Okay.
Yes.
Please stay with us. We'll be right back.